You know, it's something that we struggle with quite a bit, you know, and that's that dynamic between product expertise and customer expertise, and who leads the conversation. Right. You know, who is ultimately accountable. And so, you know, in the instance of Target and the way in which we work with Merkle, I think we've got a really good balance. You tell me. Yeah. But I think we do have a good balance of both product expertise and customer expertise.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It is, you know, that's probably good tension. Mm-hmm. I think that's going to rise all boats within an organization. I think you'll see your future stars sort of gravitating towards those individuals that are going to help fill out their gaps. Mm-hmm. I think clients, if you look at just the comparison between agent and publisher and clients have wanted and craved this knowledge and this access. They've moved faster through this evolution. They've self-educated, or they've sought counsel from companies that weren't here 3 years ago, that have in a lot of ways shaped their point of views. And so it is sort of, it's validated the fact that the roles have totally changed. To be relevant, you've got to be I think you hit it, trust, right? You have to be a trusted advisor, both on the buy side and the sell side. And I think the old dynamic of, I just represent my client's investment, I have relationships, and I negotiate low CPMs. I think you actually have to be a strategist in the truest sense on behalf of their entire business, and be able to have some competencies wrapped around that.
So we talk about bringing in new people and with a different mindset, different skill set. Are there places that, and you talked about trading around like the industry has done for a long time, Matt, between the three different groups, but pillars of the business. But what about going outside? Like, have you had success doing that, and any anecdotes you can share?
Sure. I mean, I think, I think first of all, a diverse recruiting strategy is of utmost importance. And it's not going back to the same well, whether it be, hey, if I need account managers, I'm going to go to the agencies and get, junior media soups to come over and make the transition, or salespeople, I'm just going to go to my peers and try to find salespeople. I think that looking at, certainly on the product side, what you obviously want to do, I'll give you a great example on video, which you know that industry very well, Randy, is like, bringing in the perspective of broadcast, bringing in the perspective of long form video, and we're predominantly a short form video provider. And having that balance of, if we think about video as a medium, what is the diversity within that? And then that allows us to divide and conquer on specific initiatives just within video. Yeah. We've looked a lot quite recently from an enterprise sales world. So if you think about folks that maybe came up through a Salesforce.com or an Adobe or an SAP or an Oracle, well, we've certainly experimented with broadcast, Exhibit A, but that's and it doesn't always work out. I think that what you could make a prediction that, hey, the folks that come from a more technical background might be more successful, and that's not always the case, versus those that tend to be much more client focused, sales focused, but yet they can't pick up the expertise on the product side. So it's a balance.